What's up, Facebook? We are live, man. It is Hump Day Wednesday. Man, when you come into the room, let me know where you're watching from. I think it's real cool that we can be from all over, but land right here, and I'll chop it up together on the same live. I'm coming to you from Dallas, Texas. Just go ahead and let you know, for those of you who are new, I'm Randy, and I usually kick these off every evening around 9:15, 9:30 in between. What's going on, Vincent? Appreciate you for checking in, man. How you doing this evening? When you come into the room, let me know where you're watching from. If you're cool like that, then drop your favorite emoji if that's what you feel like doing, man. We're going to get into it, man. That dry spot, that blank space in the road, man. The blank space in the road is what we're talking about. We're going to wait to see if we can get this number to jump just a little bit before we take off. But you know how I like to do. I don't like to procrastinate nor wait. I like to get right into it, man. So I treat my replay the same way I treat my live. I dive. So, I'm going to get into it, man. It's about that blank spot in the road. How many people have started their journey and it's starting to look good, it's starting to look up for you, you're starting to turn some corners and make some things happen, and you kind of get into a little groove and you start, like I said, you start making some things happen. But what happens is you tend to get a little bored with it. Like things aren't moving like you want them to. They were moving fast and you were loving the movement that you were getting from what was going on, but it kind of slowed up. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm human. So therefore, I'm going to share with you what goes on with me right now. I hit that blank spot in the road. So, everything got perfect, and I needed something to change, though. I need some change to be implemented right now. So I had to use some of my own advice. I'm on here telling y'all all the time, whenever you get to that point to where you feel like you put all the chips in, you got everything rolling, but you want more. Like that feeling inside of you wants more. There has to be another tier to what you're doing, right? So you search and you search, you rack your brain, you come up with blank, no answers whatsoever for how you feeling. And like I've always told you, whenever that happens, then that's when you start asking questions. How can I do more? What can I do to create more? What can I do? And today I have figured it out. I couldn't get back to sleep today because, with what I do, I'm able to, go to work whenever I want to. I'm working from my phone, so I'm able to go to work when I want to. I had the option of going back to sleep and getting into bed this morning, about 7 this morning. Could have got back into bed, right? Something was just pulling me, telling me, hey, man, you need to get out and go do something. What are you accomplishing by laying in the bed a couple more hours or 30 more minutes? Get up, get out, and go do something. And I thought about it, man. Those people in Houston are suffering bad, and you almost decided to go back to sleep this morning. You know what I mean? You almost decided to go back to sleep this morning. You bored with what you're doing right now. You saying that you feel like you've exhausted everything and you put everything forward for you to be able to move and progress in your business. But you're feeling a little bored, like it has to be a little bit more. And you're right, there is a little bit more. I can give a little bit more. The value of me just being on a Facebook Live and talking to you guys about life issues, about things that I've gone through on my journey, yeah, that's cool. But sometimes you got to get off Facebook and go put your hands on some real live things, man, that are going on in this world. We are all one fabric, and I speak about this a lot, and a lot of people I think don't understand what I mean when I speak on this. We are one fabric, meaning if it happens to you, it happens to me. You know what I mean? If it happens to you, it happens to me. We could sit here in Dallas and say that we didn't get any rain and that Houston didn't affect us, but our gas stations are running out of gas out here. Did you not realize that that's a direct effect of the hurricane and everything that's going on in Houston? We're going to take in people, and it's going to take patience. It's going to take that love. So you're going to have to prepare yourself for what's to come. What's going on, O'Tennille? You have to prepare yourself for what's to come because we're all one fabric. We look out for each other. When something like this, something disastrous like this happens, like the hurricane that's happened in the Gulf, man. When something like this happens, we have to come together as a fabric. That's the only way. Like, I love the whole idea. Everybody's fascinated with how ants survive a flood. They do it with unity. It's the only way. They do it with unity. They come together and they float the river together. You see what I'm saying? And that's exactly what we need to do. Today, I was really shocked. Dallas really, really did something to my heart today. Seeing the police out there, seeing old classmates, old friends from high school. They're helping to donate. Actually, she was the reason why I even got out and went to go make it happen, because I was like, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it, man. Like, there's no reason for me to be sitting back not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get up and go make those plays. And I was listening to O'Tennille said something earlier today on he posted something that really hit home with me. It It said, whatever you were supposed to do has already been done. It has been finished. You were placed here to start it. And that's what I'm feeling right now. Kelsey De La Rosa said the same. These signs were coming to me today. This was today, all in today. She said, the things that we are, our purpose and the things that we are to accomplish, our great accomplishments are already accomplished. We are now living out the process. Basically seeing if you're worthy enough to receive the blessings, receive the fruits. Like you've already put the intentions in. You've already set your mind for it, but a lot of people lose their way. So what happens is it gets set. It's set for you, but you're not allowed to touch it until you show that you're worthy to touch it. So we have to find ourselves. We have to dive in, find ourselves. You have to give to others. You have to speak life to others. What's going on, Keandra? How you doing, Keith? Appreciate y'all for checking in. You have to do this, man. I always talk about you missing over your blessing. See, I could have easily just kicked back and said to myself, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and everything's lining up for me. I can just kick back and wait on the money to come, which is something that most people would probably, in my position, would probably say that they could do. But that's not what it was. I see the bigger picture. There's so much more. There's so much more to my journey than just putting all the blocks in place and waiting on the money to fall and waiting on the proper accolades to fall. There's more to it than that. I always speak about doing things without reward. That creates the toughest piece of motivation for you, the toughest key to motivation for you, to start doing things without reward, because what it'll do, it'll instill in you to not always look for someone to reward you for doing something nice, for doing something great for humanity. And today, stepping out, man, we had homeless people out there with us helping unload these trucks. They don't have anything themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So me seeing this, it really touched my heart, man, to see how Texans coming together. Me and this guy carrying Pampers and formula together, and we talking to each other back and forth. And he's like, man, we gotta come together. This is what we do. And I'm like, man, you the same guy that a lot of people pass up on the street and won't even help. But you be the first one to lend a hand, jump out here and go in these cars. And I can see some people kind of looked at him funny, didn't even want him to go in his car. But I'm like, yo, you with me. We grabbing bags. Everything. It's it's a full ghost with us. We're not doing no tripping, man. So to see these people come together, our people come together. When I say our people, I mean the human race. To see us come together, man, there was no color there today. I take that back. There was color there today. We recognized each other for who we were today. You know what I mean? And we knew that every piece of clothing, every bottled water, every canned good that we touched, we knew what vibration and what energy we were sending with that food, with those supplies. So all of my people that are in Houston, I was sick, I was down, knowing that you guys are out there suffering, and I don't have a boat, I don't have a truck, I can't come to you. So I'm like, man, what can I do? I laid in bed, and I'm like, man, you're not going back to sleep. That's crazy. You got to get out. That's the reason why I was feeling the way I was feeling, in a stagnant position, because I need to do more. I need more and more and more. I need more volunteer work. I need more people to mentor. I need to be mentored more. I need more and more and more. I just can't sit and wait on the money. And there's a lot of people that do that. They set it, and then they sit and wait on the chips to fall. Well, if you're not moving while those chips are on the way, then those chips are not going to place themselves correctly for you. So expect that. You will get the chips, some chips, but you won't get all the chips. Let me get some likes. Let me get some loves. Let me know that you guys are still with me, because I can't tell if I'm not seeing any comments. So I'm just rolling. But no, real talk. So you have to set yourself up along this journey, man, for you to be able to if you get to where you're going. You got to be able to allow yourself to be molded. Allow yourself to be molded. So that's where we at with it, man. So if you're feeling like you're in a position, kind of a stagnant position, or if you feel like you built your business and you're just waiting on the dollars to fall, I'm here to tell you that, man, you might need to take another look at what you're doing, because all that has happened is you set yourself up. But you're not working your worth. You're not working your worth. You're not working your worth at all. You understand what I'm saying? You're not showing that you're worthy of the blessings that you're going to receive, because some people just go through the motions. You feel me? A lot of people like to go through the motions, but they're not actually getting to the point. So make sure that you're just not falling back and saying, okay, yeah, I did that. I reached out to everybody I needed to. If you do business online like myself, don't say, I did all my webinars that I needed to. Watch them come piling in. And you're going to get a few people that come into your business and come, get down with you, but they're not the loyal people that you're looking for, the people that you need in your corner. This is the same with life. The reason why I talk about a lot of business is a lot of people don't realize that business is equated with it is similar to life. It's real similar to life. Part of the reasons why they say don't mix business and pleasure, because they could be so similar sometimes. So separate the two so you can understand the two. So with business, it's the same with life with me, how I look at it, because if you start working on yourself and then you quit because you feel like you've gotten somewhere, because you cut off a few friends, and you feel like life is going to change for you, you're going to be lonely. You cut off a few friends and then sat back and waited for life to be great. You're going to be lonely now. So you got to get up and keep moving. You got to go make friends. You got to share who you are with the world. Or you're going to be a lonely person that's going to fall back and start dealing with those same people once again. Now I'm seeing the comments. Yeah, okay, there we go. But yeah, you're going to start falling back into the same lanes with those same people once again, man. Somebody asked me, man, where is your success coming from? What are you doing? Man, I'm dismissing all negativity. And I'm being straight up with you. There's no secret code to this. I'm dismissing all negativity. If you're negative, I can't do it. I can't be fake around you. If I got to be fake around you, we can't be around each other. If I have to worry about what you might think, then you can't be my friend. That's the reason why I'm able to get on these lives and spit the way I do with you guys, because of the simple fact that I'm not afraid to be myself around you. If I have to be afraid to be myself around you, we don't need to be friends. And you need to understand that. Or you got to understand why your friends are in your life. Like I told you, we're all a part of the same fabric. So everything that happens with you affects me. You feel what I'm saying? So you need to make sure you pay attention to what's closer to you, because it can affect you a lot more. That's what I'm getting at with the whole idea of your surroundings. We're all connected, but those that you keep in your circle, it's going to affect you a lot more. On the back end, in the long run, it's going to affect you with those that you. What's going on, Christina? It's going to affect you with those that are distant. Like, for instance, Houston. You know, a lot of people overlooked it and didn't realize, you know, what it was, what was going on. But they didn't see what would happen with the aftermath. And now Dallas is losing gas. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not even looking at that. Like, I wouldn't fill my tank up today because I'm like, a lot of y'all don't even remember Katrina. I do. You know, like when a lot of the gas stations had shortage of gas and you almost ran out of gas to find a gas station that had it. Yeah, that's coming. Could be. Who knows? But why would you use a belief system when you can use intelligence and know that you need to prepare yourself for what's to come? So don't look at everything as if it does not affect you. Everything affects you. Everything. Every person is connected to the next. And if you don't believe it, keep living. Keep living. What's going on, Ashley? Thank you for checking in. What's happening, Rob? But that's where I'm at, man. I'm at a blank spot in the road, but I know how to fix it, so don't get it twisted. I know how to fix this spot. I just like to be an open book with you guys. I don't like you guys to think I come on here with a know-it-all attitude. Me, myself, I live it before I speak it. And I tell you this, I'm not the one to say that this is a definite hack for life. Anything that I tell you is not a definite hack for life. I'm just telling you what's working for me. What's working for me? I got into a stagnant point, kick back, yeah, let's sip a little Kool-Aid, a little tea. My products that I usually take, my whole food nutrition products that I usually take, I didn't take them for a week. Man, I felt like shit all last week. I'm talking about I couldn't think straight. I couldn't, you know. So I'm back on it now. You know, I got a clear mind, clear head to do what I need to do and take off. And after being out there with all those people today, hand in hand, locked in to you know what I'm saying, to work out the situation for our fellow Texans in the South, man, I'm back. I'm on my way back. You about to see some real motivation fly back through my page. A lot of you probably didn't even know I had sat down for a minute, but I am back, baby. I'm a human, you understand? So we go through things. We do. So, man, drop a 1 in the comments, man, if you're just so grateful to be alive today. Make sure you start showing gratitude and be grateful and start counting your blessings out. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're happy just to be alive today. Drop a 2 in the comments if you're happy to have your health. If you're happy to have your health today, drop a 2 in the comments. Man, I should see a lot of 1s for sure. I should see a lot of 1s for sure. Even if you're working on your health, I should still see 2s because you breathe and you hear. You know what I mean? Like I said yesterday, that's how you know the universe is still working in your favor. What's going on, sis? I ain't see you sneak in, Candace. But that's how you know the universe is still working in your favor. You're still able. I see my people from Houston on here. That makes me feel good. Yo, I touched a bunch of supplies, man. And if y'all need them, you better go get them because I touched a bunch of supplies today. But no, real talk. But that's how you know the universe is working in your favor. What's happening, Jamal? Frank, what's going on, Frank? But I just want everybody to understand that you're gonna get to these places in life. You're gonna get to these points in life. Like I always talk about cutting the negativity out. You cut out all the negativity and then you find yourself bored. Well, that only means that you need to go make friends. Doesn't mean don't make friends. Don't be afraid of relationships because one didn't work out. Because you went off a belief system with one and it didn't work out. So you can't you can't go off of past relationships and expect to live your life today. Remember what I always tell you, man, and I'm sure you always know the past never does anything, man. And it can't help you do anything right now in the present. This is your moment. This is your moment. But I'm not gonna keep you guys too long, man. I just want to jump on and let you know when you hit that dry spot in the road, that blank space in the road, start doing more. Start giving more. That's why I jump on here and I try and give more and more and more. More and more. So that's my page, the page from my book to you guys, man. Tuck it in your folders, tuck it in your binders, however you want to take it. Get a highlighter, scribble the piece, highlight the pieces that you want. But I just want to give you guys that, man, and I'm just gonna take it in tonight. I'm beat. We get back up tomorrow and try to get back out there to the donation center and get back at it, man. So y'all stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble. Peace. Whole Food Nutrition is the way.